A look at the spring mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
Kevin Harlan here. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it for Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
So the net starting five. Porter is out there with Red Hot. Then there's Demon. Then it's Martin. And it's Sharp, and it's the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here's Butler. D right on him. Shot from free throw range. They get it back. For the three. No good. The Nets on offense. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night. Maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Here's Red Hot. Score the basket, his second of two attempts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Butler. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the tenacity of Jimmy Butler, just putting in work in close range.
Pass to Demon. Here's Red Hot. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Michael Porter.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
And he's good on the three ball. Butler's got 10.
and he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
It's Porter outside. The Warriors pull it in. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Butler passes to Kuminga. Puts it up from 12, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
You can tell every time down the floor, Jimmy Butler trying to make a play, right there drawing contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
The second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Warriors leading by 3. Pajemski on the wing. Covered by Martin. And here is Butler. 12 points for him. No good with the triple. Here's Red Hot. His 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Spencer. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Porter. Outside Martin. Shoots over Pajemski. Second chance shot. And Sharp lays it up and in.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got his second basket of the night.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
And so, Jordan Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth
it. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Butler. 1:12 left in the first. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Butler's got 14 points.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Highsmith's shot is good.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's Butler. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
Here's Highsmith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. 5 points in the game.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Outside, Payton. Some nice passing by Golden State. And that one's good by Butler.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
That's trailed by 5. Highsmith. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Butler. A rebound by the Nets. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Here's Highsmith. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. What do you guys think?
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And so Payton will bring it up for the Warriors. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Pass to Horford. And here's Melton. Out to Payton. There's the three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Nets trail by 5. Here's Red Hot. A three-pointer is right on target. Red Hot's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Jackson Davis. 5 to shoot. It's good from long range. Melton's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Warriors.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Nets making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Take a look at Red Hot, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Good. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
Warriors leading by 3. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. From 15 feet away, Clowney pulls it in.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "Watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Kevin?
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Porter, no luck. The Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Kuminga. Here's Moody. Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Nets trail by 4. A steal. Lets it go from deep. And with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And that one's good by Porter.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Outside Butler. Goes up to the stripe. And he hits the jump shot. Butler's got 23.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. To the right side. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski's coming in for Jonathan Kuminga. And that one's good by Porter.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Butler deciding where to go with it. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Red hot, no good. Warriors leading by 4. Pajemski finds Butler in the corner. Moody with it. Now Pajemski. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Red Hot. This one for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Red Hot's got 22.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
1:30 left to play here in the half. Butler, sweet little floater. 28 points for him.
Well, we know Jimmy wants to get to the cup, but sometimes the defense forces you to modify things. How pretty was his floater? Woo!
Martin with the bucket.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Brooklyn, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Spencer, the pass to Butler. Out left to the wing. For 3. Spencer's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Pass to Spencer. And the Warriors miss again. Left side, Porter. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead, heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, and we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And measuring up the shot. Oh, so close. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half. for the Brooklyn Nets?
I could say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are, the champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year.
You can't go wrong with any of these guys. Each one brings something different to his team. They're all valuable.
But you know how it is, Kenny. People want to see one winner. That's sports. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Sharp out there with Red Hot. Then it's Martin. Then there's Demon, and it's Porter at the 3 slot. Pass to Pajemski. Green, the screen. And it's blocked. Here's Red Hot, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
Nets leading by 13. On the wing, Porter. Good on the three-point shot. Porter's got 21 in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Outside Butler. And just miss after miss right now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Got that one up quick. Porter's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nets.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Red Hot. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. And he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Good on the shot.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Brooklyn.
Oh, and jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Warriors trailed by 19. Now Butler. And he has 28 points for the game. The 3 ball. Brooklyn with the rebound. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Back to Butler. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. Butler's got 31 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Kevin, back to you.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Green with a screen for Butler. Back to Kuminga. Takes a 3. And the Warriors, another 3.
And they find Kuminga in the corner.
Here's Red Hot. 33 points for him. Pass to Demon. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Well, their pass it to Spencer. Golden State moving the ball around. Left block shot on the way. Again, Golden State. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jimmy Butler. Who are the league's best setup artists? Check it out. Take a look at Red Hot, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Igor Demon.
And these two guys each initiate such tremendous ball movement. It's really fun to watch both of them operate.
It's Martin on the wing. He's defended by Pajemski.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Warriors trail by 21. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Martin's got 11.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Outside, Kuminga. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by the Nets. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. They need this. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the buckets simply will not go down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Pass to Spencer. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Peyton, he's checked in for Green. And a change for the Nets. He's checked in. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's about all-out effort from Al Horford. He refuses to be denied.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Moody the pass to Horford. No one near Payton as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Payton's got his second basket of the game. Nets leading by 21. Here's Red Hot driving in, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The Warriors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Pajemski. And the Warriors, another three.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Porter, no luck. Warriors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brandon Pajemski. Outside Butler. Pass to Payton. Beyond the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Red Hot's got his 5th rebound in this one. Porter outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Porter's got 11 in the second half.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
And so it's Brooklyn riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defensively.
And it's the 4th quarter of the NBA Cup final. So close to crowning our champion. Jimmy Butler is out there with Payton. Then there's Horford. Then there's Moses Moody and Richard. That's the Warriors' 5.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Here's Highsmith. Horford with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 21. Moody the pass to Butler. Rebounded by the Nets. Pass to Red Hot. Puts up a 3. That shot off.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
The tray. No good on the shot. Nets leading by 21. Baseline J on the way. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Red Hot's got 39. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Here's Horford. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They are just killing them on the interior.
On the wing, man. No good on the triple. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And a change for the Nets. Porter's checked in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Green. Now, here's Moody. Horford has a wide-open look, and it's off from three-point range. After Red Hot. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Now here is Horford. He gets it in there. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Count that one.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Warriors trail by 21. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Horford. It's blocked.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Outside Butler. Pass to Horford. Here's Green. Sinks that one from the post.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Here's Red Hot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, the players are, of course, incentivized with prize money for this NBA Cup. But you can tell that that trophy means a lot to him as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it may not be the championship, but it's still a championship. And these players are the ultimate competitors. They want to hoist that trophy and earn the bragging rights that come along with it.
And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Highsmith's shot is off.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Here's Williams. Rise to the hoop.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Here's Spencer. Butler with the ball. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He knows every possession is critical now. It's time now to present our player of the game, Red Hot.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Podziemski. Outside, Kuminga. That 3 off the mark.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Red Hot's got 49 points in the game.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
And he comes up with the deuce. Podziemski's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Draymond Green is such an elite passer for his position. His head is on a swivel.
Martin from outside, and again, it's Brooklyn with a 3.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Outside, Green. Porter against Kuminga. Pass to Butler. 4 on the shot clock. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Kuminga. Now Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Red hot. And again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Misses the 3. And here are the Nets. Pass to Martin. There's the triple. Green with the rebound. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Spencer. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. Butler. The rebound by Sharp. Here's Red Hot. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. 53 points for Red Hot.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.